In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
Shot off the post, score!
High kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score!
Across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted, and
Off the post, score! Cornell down the field, end zone!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
High kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
High kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
High kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
High kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
Ball shot
Let's
off
try.
the
Hello,
post,
can you hear me?
score!
High kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
You can't hear me at all. But can you hear me like in real life though? Okay. Can you start moving that camera
In
around
and
a little
oh,
bit?
the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires,
Yeah, make sure you just put it back up there. Don't be afraid to zoom in. Yeah, like that. Especially when it gets in the
Ball
corner and
shot
shit.
off the post, score!
High kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown!
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
Oh man, dude.
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try kick,
I'm
goes
gonna
in!
go live when it's not like 2 minutes.
Shot, score!
Maybe even like 1.
Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Those are some hard jerseys.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
I'm gonna zoom in. Keep it on that. It's a good shot.
And oh, the ball's loose.
All right, we're here today. Great shot to open things up. Here from West Warwick Civic Center, it's the East Greenwich Avengers playing host to the Smithfield Sentinels in a league game here on January 19th. You know, season's getting into it now. These teams played a lot of games, both under 500, trying to get a statement win. Tim Duffy, Cam Rankor on the call. First game me and Cam have done in a while here at the West Warwick Civic Center. And hey, looking forward to today.
Yes, Timmy, I'm very excited to be here this Friday night. Let me tell you, Tim, this place is pretty packed, eh? This is a packed bar we got right now. EG's definitely got a lot of students here tonight, and they're loud early. They came out to a tremendous war for the Avengers. And Smithfield wearing the all-black jerseys, which me and Tim noticed are big fans of early so far.
Yeah, Smithfield has some tough jerseys on right now.
And I think we're going to be in for a good one. Hopefully this ref is on the call tonight. I feel like hopefully he's playing well.
Hopefully he is. You know, you're a former ref yourself. Look at those tough black jerseys trying to make a statement. We're on the road. We saw Smithfield beat Moses Brown the other day on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. 3-1 win over the Quakers, but you know, facing these defending champion East Greenwich Avengers today, or defending championship appearance East Greenwich Avengers, the runners-up of last year, struggling to begin 2023. They're losing 4 of their last 5 games. Both these teams kind of cold heading into this one. You know, 2 cold teams coming into a game. And what does it mean for the victor leaving the building?
Yeah, these are important 2 points on the night tonight. This is right at the point of the season where these teams are trying to sneak into the playoffs to get a spot, to just at least have a fight. I mean, it means a lot to these seniors, man. They got to get into the playoffs in their last year. Nobody wants to go out without a loss. And these are 2 points that both of these teams looks like they're going to really need. And it's going to be a dogfight tonight. Avengers definitely packed the crowd. They're all standing on their feet.
Yeah,
it's going to be an interesting show tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, we saw it last year with these East Greenwich fans. They always get on their feet. Usually they have a little theme. I don't know if there's one tonight, but it's definitely a packed barn. A lot of heads here tonight. You know, of course, always there is for an East Greenwich home game. Hey, we're gonna do a quick little homage to the national anthem, the USA. If that doesn't get you hyped and ready for this one, I don't know what will. That was probably the loudest national anthem I've ever heard in a high school hockey game here in Rhode Island.
That was a rambunctious belt from the Avenger faithful.
It sure was. They were getting into it.
They were loud for that one.
Getting into it pretty heavy. I mean, they were making a lot of noise, and for good reason. Trying to get a quick psychological advantage against these Smithfield Sentinels. East Greenwich has been outscored 21-3 in their losing stretch. The 4 of the 5 games they lost. Smithfield has lost 5 of 6 games. It's a big 2 points. Whoever can come out of this one with a victory. And And you can feel the energy here at the West Warwick Civic Center.
Yeah, Timmy, if you're Smithfield, you're looking to get out early. You want to take this crowd out of West One early. You want to get pucks deep, control the puck in your offensive zone, and try to just keep the puck hemmed in, keep the Avenger faithful out of this. But if you're East Greenwich, you want to be getting pucks deep, pucks on net. You want to be putting bodies on guy, getting the crowd loud. But we're going to be in for a good one here.
And after all the ruckus, we're underway in what should be a good one, as the Avengers had it initially. As Peter Casey, a familiar name, East Greenwich, one of the returning stars for this team, turning it over early, and it's Lenny Kiernan trying to get it hard off glass of Mike Tober. That freshman number 9, Michael Tober, making a big difference for this East Greenwich team this year.
Yeah, good body there early on the forecheck for Smithfield. They got all their players kicking the bench on that one. You can tell the coach wants the energy early. It's tough to come back on the road, so you want to make sure you're not getting fall behind early.
They're chasing after it. It'll be Schnega. From behind, trying to get shots, take a chance. Schnega getting in there for the save. And East Greenwich will get out of the pile with it. What a recovery by the Avengers, but letting up 2 early shots. And back-to-back chances for Smithfield to punch one in early.
I think he might be taking both of them to the box here.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Yeah, he is. He's taking the injured Smithfield player to the box. Yeah, just 2 guys battling out in front of the net. Ref does a good job controlling the game early, taking both guys to the penalty box. But we still got, I believe it's still going to be 5-on-5 hockey here. Yep. Just a quick matching penalty. The Smithfield player is kind of keeled over in the box. You do feel bad. Get him water to the penalty box.
So it's Peter Casey going in for East Greenwich. And it's Jacob Hopkins for Smithfield. And Jacob Hopkins, we saw score the other day against Moses Brown. He had the 3rd goal of the game. In his first penalty minutes of the night for Smithfield. Here is and Gordon sending that one out. Big shot along the boards. Here's a chance. Got some offense here. Oh, and it goes through the legs of Goff.
Beautiful feed out front there for Smithfield. Just couldn't get a stick on the puck. That's the first real good chance for the Sentinels.
As it was Billy Hot yet. This one sent from the net. Second chance. It goes Billy Hawkins, the 4th. Had a chance to set up Goff, and it goes right through his legs. The accidental nutmeg from teammate to teammate. And icing called against East Greenwich. 2:06 into this one.
Sentinels out to the hot start early. It's a good job by them. They definitely want to control the puck more than the Avenger squad. But once they get the puck back, the Avengers definitely going to get the crowd into it. Start getting the puck in their zone, running their offense.
And trying to do what they do best. Here's Tober. Runs off the wall. Arsenault shooting that one hard, almost in the Smithfield bench. And racing down the other end with it, it is Jacob Sylvester sending in there. That is Shaniga getting in there. Here's another chance. High off the post. It was right over the top of everything right there. And here's another chance, and it's Winker trying to get in there. Got it taken away. East Greenwich, they've allowed some offensive zone play from Smithfield. There's another shot right there. And we're running from the blue line as Pastia ripped it. 4 shots already on the board for the Sentinels here on the road. This one, they can't get fielded cleanly. Here's they're coming from around the net. Trying to getting it to Goff, but Lenny Kieran was there to make a play on it. Big hit along the board, maybe from behind. Goff got the shot laid on him by Matt Madden. No calls, that's a clean hit. Oh, another big shot along the board. As Goff is just taking 2 blows back to back. Still on his feet. And looking good out there.
Yeah, the physicality's getting into it early. I like it. Crowd gets into it. Just a couple of clean body checks in the eyes of the refs. Just letting the boys play a little Friday night hockey. Nothing too serious yet. Hopefully they can keep it under control here.
Absolutely. Soon.
Oh.
Oh, you just turn it off? Or just turn it back on? What happened? All right, lost the feed for a sec, but we love adversity more than anyone else here at Fans Only Sports Network. Right back at you. As this one is going to go all the way down. Chasing after it is John Kiernan for East Greenwich. He's going to get the puck, try to set some offense here in the zone. Casey gets it off the wall, and it'll be saved and gloved down right there by Bradley for Smithfield.
Yeah, you got an offensive zone job for the Avengers. Looking for them to kind of wake up here. The Smithfield has definitely dominated this first 5 minutes of hockey. If you're the Avengers coach, definitely tell them just go win the next 5.
Back to at center ice, trying to skate by was Hayden. Smithfield's really dominating the possession right now. And coming to play a fierce game here on the road. They've looked solid through the first 4-5 minutes of this one. Ahead here is Cale Dunwoody, and he tries to shoot that one up. Create some offense, but taken away. The Sentinels are now eating it. Fall on his back. Gianno Maiello and Olseno laying the hits, trying to get the puck back for East Greenwich, and does. And it's Casey. Casey trying to send it in there, and it's wide of the mark. By Lenny Kiernan. This one is going to go on a play towards the Avenger bench.
Yeah, I think the jersey battle so far is definitely going to Smithfield. It shows the same thing on the ice. But I think the Avengers will definitely bounce back, especially when they got the crowd behind them. Just look for them to honestly just start establishing their game with shots on net. And
take it away. Here's a chance of shot and a save from Bradley as Nick Visnanti was all by himself with the net. Bradley stepping up big to make the clutch save. That was East Greenwich's best chance by far this game. Mercurio just sending that one up. And going after it is Pete Dorley. And you mentioned you played with Peter Dorley's brother, or played against him, right?
Played with him for a couple of years, yeah, great family.
One-timer, that one saved by Shaniga. It was Sylvester just rifling one in there. You know, this Rhode Island, it kind of speaks volumes to this Rhode Island hockey community, you know. Everyone, you know, kind of knows someone in one way, shape, or form. Oh, and it was shot right in front of the net. As Hawkins could not get a stick on that, trying to poke it in. Hawkins spins cycle, gets shot down to the ice. And it's Smithfield collecting it now. It's Sylvester. Nice pass behind the Goff. The hard pass coming down the pile with Hawkins. Hawkins trying to slice through, and Dorley is there to get the puck and trying to set it out for East Greenwich. East Greenwich. Ooh, another big shot. That time was taken by Matt Madden. Here's a shot. That's saved by Bradley. Second chance. As it was
starting to get a little out of hand here with the body checks.
Yeah. And we haven't seen anything called in about 6 minutes.
It was a good play there by the Avenger defender to take a hit to make the play to start the breakout, giving the Avengers their first probably one of their great scoring chances of the game. But it's definitely getting a little chippy. We're starting to see the bodies going back and forth.
It's only get chippy, and you know, two teams that really haven't lived up to expectations this year. You know, trying to get a statement victory and change their season around. They've both struggled mightily. Getting outscored a lot in their losses.
Behind the back.
A hit that might send someone through the box.
Ref's gonna call that every time. Smithfield's gonna go to the power play with probably a boarding. Yeah, we got a boarding call. Just can't do that. Just emphasize that to refs to make sure that you're calling all the stuff from the behind to the back. If you see the numbers, you just flat out can't hit them, and that's what the Avenger player did there, sending the Sentinels to the power play.
As there was Lenny Kiernan laying the hit, and like you mentioned a second ago, there were a lot of hits. He was getting chippy, and I think we were due for one of those. First power play of the game. Last time there was someone in the box, it was a player from each team, so it's the first penalty that results in an extra man opportunity. Smithfield trying to set something up. Moving around, here's a shot from Hawkins, and Billy Hawkins with the first goal of the game. Sylvester got it right to him, and Hawkins gives the Sentinels a 1-0 lead early in this one.
Yeah, just an absolute snipe from the kid right over the blocker side of the Avenger goalie. He saw it, but he didn't really see it. He saw it, it was right behind him. Just a sick shot from the Sentinel player to get the Sentinels on the board, 1-0. You take a stupid penalty, bad things happen.
Yeah.
And that's a quick 1-0 lead for the Sentinels, who are doing a good job taking the crowd out of this one early, who are absolutely dominating this first half of this first period right now.
You got to give these Avengers faithful some credit. I mean, these kids are standing up the whole game, even after something like that. But, you know, Billy Hawkins and this Smithfield offense capitalizing on the power play and taking the early lead.
Yeah, the Avengers the crowd needs to get them into it, because right now the team on the ice is not really into this game at all.
Sure are. Move it up a little bit. Okay. Fight forward in the corner here. And it's Matthew Payne trying to get after it. Then Gordon back to Payne. We're trying to take a 2-0 lead. Here's a shot. Another shot laid by Dunwoody. There's Jacob Sylvester in the mix of things right there for Smithfield with some hits. He comes out of the game. 6 minutes to go in this first period. And Casey will track it down for East Greenwich off the wall. Nice feed over to Pascalis, who's been very quiet in this one. One of the leading scorers on this team. And
another penalty on the Sentinels. No, that's their first penalty. Just another chippy little penalty that the refs trying to call. They're trying to keep this game under control. High school games can get out of hand very quickly, that is for sure. But just another stupid penalty, and the Avengers going to go out here and look to tie this game on the man advantage.
And it was Jacob Hopkins with his second penalty in the game. He got in that scuffle earlier. And now back in the box to set up a power play for East Greenwich, trying to even things up. As physicality continuing. Let's see if East Greenwich is able to match on a power play goal. The referee for Hopkins is Casey, and nice stick right there from Goff. And now Sentinels are moving it down the ice. Didn't have the numbers though, as Casey gets it back. East Greenwich taken away for a sec by Smithfield, who's disrupting his power play. Hawkins got in there. The senior captain, Billy Hopkins. The fourth.
Good job by the Sentinels to get the puck out, keep it down there, get a face-off, get a fresh set of 4 legs out on the ice to kill this rest of this penalty. Still got a minute 27 left on the Avenger man advantage.
1:27 left. Indeed, 33 seconds going by with Smithfield just getting in there and disrupting this extra man chance for East Greenwich. We'll see if it can continue here. As it's Mike Healy over to Arsenault. Kiernan shot, saved. It was extra Pascalis, excuse me. Arsenault got the blue on. Here is Pascalis. After Arsenault has a good look, gives it up. It's a better look. Pascalis inside. Oh, good stick.
Oh, beautiful give and go there by the Avengers on that power play to get a good scoring chance.
As it was Matt Payne getting in there and getting that puck away. 45 seconds left in the power play. Here's Pascalis getting it back. Smithfield has really not allowed the Avengers to get in this their offensive zone. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go on the power play.
Yeah, this last 4:01 left on the clock in the period. I'm kind of looking for the Avengers to kind of take this momentum they have from the power play to try to build it into the end of this period. Obviously, you lost the first 10 minutes here in your home barn. So you got to make sure you come back with fire. You don't want to get down 2 goals early. So if you're the Avengers, just try to keep the puck down in the offensive zone. Keep pressure on this Sentinels defense.
Especially at home too. You don't want to get down to a team that's lost 5 of their last 6, no less. The Smithfield potentially heating up at the right time as the season is going on. As it's Andriazzi. Ahead, Arsenault going to try to track it down. Gets a nice move. Nice looking shot. Arsenault sends it in there and he got saved by Bradley. Again, as Sonny Arsenault with a couple of good looks. And that was a great move by number 7 to get a good open shot, creating his own opportunity. As an icing called against.
Yeah, Smithfield almost had a chance with the player coming out of the box. Nobody catches him and he kind of sneaks behind the D when the time expires. He almost earned himself a breakaway with the pass was just a little bit off there.
Here's a shot over the top of everything right there. And ricochets back to Rinker. Rinker's going to get it back. Smithfield's trying to get some numbers going. And a great play by Matt Madden. Now on the other end, it's Sylvester eliminating any chance the East Grand Freehold they had. Rinker trying to slice inside. Takes a shot from behind, lost the puck. Back to Sylvester.
Penalty here on the Avengers. I believe it's going to be some sort of high hit. Interference there on the Avengers. And the Sentinels are going to go back on the power play here.
Yeah.
They're already 1 for 1 on the night. First goal on the first power play.
You said there was interference?
Yeah, I think he just took him out after the dude who didn't even have the puck.
As it's Matt Madden going to the box. Look at that. Fixing his flow. Good chance to do it. Getting in that sin bin. 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go in this first period. Smithfield with extra man on the ice. For the second time tonight, they'll have the majority of this first period to do that.
2 minutes interference. 2 minutes.
As it is the second Smithfield power play of the period. Third penalty against East Greenwich. This time the Avengers doing a good job defensively. And we saw Smithfield score really quick their last power play. And take it away. Arsenault's shot is saved. As he made a great play on the puck and ripped one off. Trying to get a reverse power play goal. Smithfield trying to get something going. Have not really stepped a play yet on the power play. Here it goes. Mercurio off the wall. Gets it to Goff. And Goff, not a good pass. Trying to find Billy Hopkins. A minute to go on the power play. Ken, what are you doing right here if you're Smithfield?
I mean, you've played a great first period so far. They haven't really gotten a chance to set it up yet on this power play. Just kind of look to get it in the offensive zone and pull it back right here. Kind of set something up. They're kind of just letting them run around. No real true positioning. They don't have total control of the puck. The Avengers have done a good job shutting it off.
Sure have. They've done a good job shutting it off. The power play until this shot. Oh my goodness, a little bit wide. And there was a laser being come from Jacob Hopkins in the score here from the blue line. And it's Matt Payne getting the goal. And he couldn't believe it.
Yeah, kind of just took a couple of sticks. I don't know if it's necessarily his goal, probably went off an Avenger, but it just goes right through the wickets of the goalie. That's just a tough one for him to swallow probably, but when you get pucks on net, that's what happens. Sometimes a couple squeak in, and it's just a great goal for the Sentinels here on the road to come in here and have a total, you can say, domination of a first period. Up 2-0 early. The crowd's kind of looking at each other right now, confused, as the home Avenger side is a bit confused themselves.
A lot of cringes and grimaces coming from the crowd.
Smithfield goal scorer, number 24,
Matt Payne getting the goal. Fast break chance here. Shooting in there. Right forward in the corner, just 36 seconds to go here in the first period. Final chance. In second, Smithfield 2 for 2 on the power play today. Very impressive here in this first period. And a big shot laid out by Matt Payne, who just scored the goal. Final seconds. And that will end the first period. Smithfield on the road up 2-0 after the first 15 minutes. It's been a great game for Smithfield, scoring 2 power play goals. We'll be right back for period number 2 here on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
All right, period 2. About to get ready to go. Here on Fans Only Sports. Sorry if you could barely hear us in that first period. We fixed our audio issues as Smithfield getting 2 goals there in the first.
Yeah, just a great a textbook first period for a road team. If you're the Sentinels, you get 2 goals early, 2 not so smart penalties by the Avengers, and Smithfield cashes in on both. One to a nice shot from a Smithfield forward, another just kind of a lucky bounce that goes right through the legs of the Avenger goalie. But the Sentinels totally won that first period 2-0, and they're definitely looking to continue that in this second period.
They had a chance, at least Greenwich did, with Andriozzi, but yeah, like you mentioned, I mean, Smithfield dominated all facets of that first period. 2 goals, both on power plays, one from Billy Hawkins, one from Matthew Payne, as this shot, the tough angle, will be saved. 7 shots apiece on net for both these teams, but Smithfield getting 2 in the back of the net.
Yeah, I like the Avengers just clearly, hopefully the coach fired them up in between periods there. Just not a good first 15 minutes, especially in your home barn. You need more shots on net. They haven't really tested this Smithfield goalie. So I'm just looking for them to kind of get the puck on net a bit more.
They haven't had many quality shots as opposed to Smithfield, which had a couple of quality shots. And here's Payne going the other direction now. Payne lost the puck, sent up by Hawkins, and it'll go to Schrenega. Here's a shot deflected hard off of Goff. There's Payne trying to send in there again. Smithfield trying to work in the zone a little bit from behind the net. Goff's going to track it down and loses the puck. Gets it back. Payne. Nice pass to Goff, but Goff can't get it cleanly. As Van Gordon sending in there for him. These Greenwich will send one off the wall. It's been a lot of the same here for EG, just trying to send it out and not give Smithfield any more chances. So he finds a green jersey. These Smithfield uniforms, man, I can't stress it. These are some tough unis.
Yeah, they're very nice. They're working out so far. Just the road blacks. I love that dog mentality.
Yeah.
I think the Avengers are kind of getting upset with these refs here. They've definitely, I think, missed a few calls. The Smithfield obviously have the 2 power play goals early, so they're going to be looking for penalties. But the refs really aren't giving them much. They've had a couple questionable ones that haven't gone their way, that's for sure. There's another one right there.
As this shot will be saved. From the blue line taken by Mike Tober. As it's taken, and go the other way. Hopkins trying to set it up, and chasing now is Casey. Finds his man. Van Gordon's going to have to get this one in the other end of the ice. Smithfield trying to tack on to that 2-0 advantage they have right now. It's Hopkins again. Here's a shot. That one high and up from everything. Van Gordon. And this one, shot from a tough angle. They find a black jersey. Hopkins trying to get in there. Van Gordon finds his man. Here's a shot, and that's off the mark. Off the side of the post. Seven minutes, 4 seconds. Here's a shot, they score right in front of the net. Easy right there. Is this the 3rd goal of the game for Smithfield? On the road, up 3-0, and it's Nate Goff punching it in. An easy one right there for number 3.
Yeah, beautiful play by Smithfield. Just cycling the puck. Just good job, dominating, playing the rotation, making those pucks, and they just find a guy loose out front, and he buries it to make this a 3-0 game. I think a couple of students just left. The Sentinels have totally taken over this game so far.
Really just laying it on right now. It's been a great game. As this one will be tracked down on the move now. Trying to slice through, had a good opportunity. Mike Tober, the freshman, but He's tracked down from behind. Face off now. And it'll be taken by East Greenwich.
Smithfield will score
And give it right back. Here's Jacob Boudreaux. Boudreaux shooting. And
We're gonna get
by Shenega.
Gonna get an Avenger penalty. A little behind the play, scuffle. Just another bad penalty.
It was a bad penalty indeed.
So we had no audio, everything looks fine, but I don't know what's going on.
9:45 to go here in this second period. Smithfield with 3 goals in the first 20 minutes of this one.
penalty on Smithfield, number 19, Jacob Sylvester. 2 minutes.
So that's the on the box, setting up East Greenwich for power play. There's a chance, and second opportunity for Casey and rebound. Oh, and a Healy. And that one's going to be off the mark, and a hit after the play. Oh. This will send someone to the penalty box. Little cheap shot. No, actually no one's going. Yes. Nah, there's no one on the box. My bad. We're a little bit rattled here. So, still $1.11 on the power play for East Greenwich. They trailed this one 3-0. They had one power play earlier in the game. They failed to score. Even really keeping the offensive zone has an icing against East Greenwich on the power play. It's been rough for East Greenwich here in the first 22.5 minutes of this one. Really struggling to get anything going today.
Yeah, just an overall good game so far by the Sentinels. They've done a good job killing this penalty right now. Just looking for the Avengers to kind of wake up here. Even on the power play, they haven't gotten much going so far. So just kind of looking for them to shoot the puck on net. Oh!
Hits almost us. When you go to, West Warwick, that's bound to happen once or twice a game. That was me, by the way. That was pretty awesome. Where me on the airtime right there. Alright, still 25 seconds left in the power play. Almost over. Here's this last chance, third chance. They can't punch it in. It was Tober right there. And Dunwoody on the second chance. And skating down the ice. But getting it back. Are the Avengers, yep. Arsenault. Slicing inside. They're right in front. Tober! Got it saved by Bradley. And Bradley just hanging in big all night. Another big save.
Yeah, the set's starting to get chippy. I can tell the Avengers are frustrated, down 3-0. They're starting to get a little more physical. They've kind of been dominating their own building here. So look for them to have a little fight back. You got your students here, you got your friends. You can't get dominated on home ice without a fight. So they're definitely going to start to push back. And let's hopefully see make this a little bit of a closer game.
Yeah, knocking around out of fight is right. Oh, and taking a big shot. Oh, it was Pasty going back there, colliding with Matt Madden. Just Kiernan trying to get it out. Instead, it's going to find Payne. Matthew Payne. This is a Smithfield team that had 1 goal or less in 5 straight games. They've scored 3 in a row.
Gonna get a power play here.
Yeah, gonna get a power play is right. That was a big shot along the boards.
Interference, yeah.
In favor of East Greenwich.
Sentinels player kind of just takes him out without the guy even having the puck. It's going to send the Avengers to the power play. Hoping to do something here to get themselves back in this game. You got 7 minutes to go, about halfway through this one, and you're down 3-0 on home ice to a team with a worse record than you. This power play is huge for them if they want any chance to get back in this one. You got to hopefully get some sort of momentum, scoring chances, at least test this goalie. Let's see what he's all about. Get pucks on net, bodies in front of the goalie, mess with his vision. Got to do something.
East Greenwich, you know, they've failed to get bodies in front of the net and get some good shots. Really on the last 2 power plays. As Smithfield contrasts to a 2 for 2 on the extra man chance. As it was Dominic Passi getting into the box. And 2 power plays now in the last couple of minutes in favor of East Greenwich. I mean, Smithfield's kind of letting them have chances to get back in the game. Let's see if they can capitalize here. And apologies to anyone if you couldn't hear our audio for a little bit. The issue has been resolved. I've said that once, hopefully it stays this way. Here's Casey. Tober shooting it in there, and a good save from Brady with the left hand.
Yeah, not a huge fan of their setup. They're kind of just trying to do that little give and go with the guy down low coming off the boards. It worked in that first period. They had a solid chance, but that's all they're really allowing themselves to do on the power play. I'd like to see more get it up to the point, try to get a screen or a tip in front, try to generate more rebounds down low. As of right now, there's not really any true shots on net except for that one little give and go move that they have.
Let's see if they listen to you, Cam. They got 2 bars in front of the net. That shot got deflected. Arsenault put it by Billy Hopkins, and he will skid around the edge. Just no one home for East Greenwich right there. Under 6 to play here in the second period. Casey. Here's a shot. That one's deflected as Healy tried to send it in there. And a big shot, Casey on Hawkins.
He's going to go to the box for that one.
And yes, they're going to blow it.
He's got that as an elbow. He definitely had his elbow out. I wish we could have replay.
I wish we had replay.
I definitely thought that was an elbow. Great call by the official.
Maybe Ron's going to bring it soon here for fans only. But they got the power play for EG. It's a man the box of beats. It's Peter Casey going to the box.
So yeah, that is the power play. Smithfield will get about 35 seconds of 4-on-4 time, and then we'll have a minute 30 of power play time.
It's going to be about a minute and a half, about 25 to be precise, on the power play for Smithfield.
Yeah, if the Smithfield could make this a 4-0 game before the break, before the Zamboni comes on the ice, that would be huge.
We might just go home early at that point.
But if you're the Avengers, you definitely just want to make sure you're not going to be down 4-0 early.
Start warming up that bus. So it's some 4-on-4 hockey. And East Greenwich possessing it here and going down fast. Let's hope that fast catch got his pocket
great move
by Hawkins.
A lot of speed there coming up the wing on the penalty kill, or on the 4-on-4 play with the open ice.
McConaughey takes a shot. McConaughey. High body in front of the net. Won't go over to us. EG gonna have it before the flip. That finds Winker. Off the glass, sends it up. Winker's gonna put it back into play awkwardly. And it's only Smithfield there. Set up a chance for them. Mercurio. Love to see him assist last year. Not gonna get one there. Mercurio sends that one in there high. Off the mark, it's going to set up very soon the Smithfield power play. It's Mercurio. See, Sylvester wants it and gets it from Goff. That's Mercurio. Behind the back shot. Oh my goodness! And Sylvester laid it in there, and Goff,
What a
no
tip.
look, just tipped it home for a second goal of the period.
Beautiful tip there by Smithfield. Just a great point shot, like I said, on the Avenger power play. But the goalie just never even had a chance, barely even saw it. And would it be wrong to film the students walking out right now?
Yeah, get it.
This is going to be
that's
pretty
That's when the
bad.
Avengers leaving. A lot of them actually. Here at home.
This barn is emptying out pretty
the
quick.
news is their team now trails 4-0. Got another one leaving too. This has been an absolute annihilation so far in favor of Smithfield. But EG, I mean, they're not outshot by a big margin, just can't get anything around the end. Shenanigan playing one of his tougher games of the year. This one's flipped high up.
Oh my
Out the glass
goodness.
and almost got some fans.
I almost hit somebody.
Almost hit him.
Jeez.
I'm loving these cameos you're giving me. I think we should get more of these for future broadcasts. Going back to that tip, and I mean, God, that was some textbook.
That was a beautiful tip. The D-man, shout out to him. He puts it in a great spot to give him the ability to tip it in. But he just gets his backhand on it and puts it right through the legs of the Avenger goalie. He never even saw that one.
Didn't see
We're
it at
getting
all.
stuff thrown on the ice right now.
Really? Is that what happened? Man, the EG faithful, if that's true, if Cam's eyeballs were right, that's not a way to treat your home ice. There's other ones sitting in that direction, and East Greenwich just been outplayed tonight. Came out really slow. I think they'll dominate the first few minutes. Got one on the board early, and it's been all sentinel ever since. As they're just going to pick up the rhythm. Casey takes a shot. Wanted a call. Not going to get one, it appears. And it's Lombardi. Trying to get it. Lifting on the pass. There was Matt Madden. Going on the other end now. Boudreaux. Boudreaux shot saved. Flashing a second chance for Sylvester. And racing in was Madden to alter that shot attempt. And that was offsides, potentially 2:43 to go. Here before Mr. Zamboni comes out. Face off in the neutral zone. See if we get any more scoring here in the second period. As this one is up ahead and to Hopkins. Hopkins trying to get by a couple defenders. And got called offsides again. Only 2.5 minutes now. Sent off the wall, chased by Tober. Don't get it, East Greenwich. Just not being able to get a lot of those loose pucks today at all. It's one of the reasons why they're trailing 4-0. And Smithfield just looking faster all game. Sent in. Going to spin out of some trouble. It was Pacia who scored earlier. Pacia. Winker there to help him out, trying to get it out. And Smithfield with the puck. Here's a one-time shot, second chance, and Winker can't poke it in. But it's still with Smithfield. Here's a shot, second chance for Pacia, and bodies flying, hands being shoved. It's getting trippy here at West Warwick Civic Center. Some more words being said.
Do the best you can. I'll try to fix it.
I'm gonna have a Avenger power play.
So Avengers power play coming up. Their third of the period. And they haven't gotten any of them. It's the second period, fourth of the game. He's calling this on Hopkins. Here's a shot by Casey. Gets it back. Casey shot a little bit wide. Will find its way to Kiernan. Actually on Linker picking up the penalty. And sportsmanlike conduct for some top after the play, presumably. Tober, if the sky is falling down. Gets it back here. See the EG pick this up, a nice power play. Casey. That's just their third of the period. Casey shot, that's going to hit the netting, but I mean, Cam, you kind of said earlier, you didn't really like how EG was playing their other power plays this period. They're 0 for 3 so far in the game on those power plays. And, you know, what can they do here now? Down 4-0, what's the best way to get a just super quick goal?
Yeah, I'm just not seeing a lot of net traffic. Out front, you want to see more bodies kind of screening the goalie. Everything the goalie's seeing, he's got two eyes on it. He's seeing it well, and he's seeing it all the way through. I kind of want to see him mess with his vision and make it a little bit harder for him to see that puck, you know? The whole point stopping it, you can't tell how harder to stop if you can't see it, right?
Yeah.
It's just like that second goal for the Smithfield Sentinels, the goalie never really saw it and it just squeaked right in there.
And just, they're giving Bradley everything that he can see right there, shot in front of the net. Smithfield will retain possession. 38 seconds to go in the period. A minute left in the power play. Once they can score here. Here's Tober. His shot saved. Second chance, and Tober gets it saved again.
We got 27 ticks left here in the second period before the Zamboni comes on the ice. The Avenger would probably love a goal right here to try to make this a 3-goal game headed into the third. But if you're the Sentinels, you're just looking to get this puck out of the zone and take this 4-0 lead into the locker rooms.
As Casey's going to catch that puck. He's probably a little bit. Here's a shot. Laser right there. Gets saved.
Beautiful glove save.
Again. Yes, another beautiful puck save from Matthew Bradley. There's Arsenault trying to give the Avengers a little spark. Unable to do it right there. 17 seconds to go. Arsenault. Casey. That shot is going to be laid out.
Great block.
Great play from Matt Payne. And that'll end the period as a result. It's a 4-0 game as Smithfield has put on 2 more here in the second 15. And they are feeling themselves entering period number 3. Smithfield 4, East Greenwich 0 after the first 30. Tim Duffy, Cam Rancor on the call. We'll be back in about 15 for the final 15 here on Fans Only Sports Network. It's been all Sentinel here from the West Warwick Civic Center tonight.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected. deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get a cross.
They absolutely dominated the Avengers in the first 2 periods.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes left of hockey here tonight. We got a 4-0 game. I'd love to see a comeback. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be pretty cool.
Stage.
I'm pulling for the Avengers to see maybe a little comeback.
Avengers that are still here.
That's right. There's not many. They're all sitting down right now in this 3rd period.
We saw about half of their fan base delete themselves
But
after the 4th goal.
I'm definitely excited for this last 15 minutes. We'll see if the Sentinels put this one away early. Probably one more goal will definitely send the Avengers warming up the showers. But if the Avengers can get a quick one early, maybe they'll have some life in this game and we'll get a little bit of action here.
Grant's trying to get moving early. With Andriazzi running it up. Andriazzi. Try getting it in there for October. And they're going the wrong way. Casey's going to have to run after it. Arsenault taken away. Casey takes a shot. He's able to get the puck off to his man Andriazzi. And it is Joe Andriazzi. UG keeping it alive. One got deflected. Taking the puck away was Hopkins, and he can't get by Sonny Arsenault. The shots taken here in this 3rd period, and icing called against East Greenwich. Fight for it here. Great shot from Cam. That was a good angle for us to get a shot like that. But Smithfield getting it back and going up the floor. But here is Goff now. Goff trying to set up. Hawkins was taken away. Here's Andriazzi now. He's fresh. Trying to get some numbers. Andriazzi shot for a second chance. Got it deflected again. 3rd chance. It was Nanti who was there for East Greenwich trying to get it back.
Oof.
But EG squandering away another good opportunity to get on the board. EG's had a lot of chances like that today, and have yet to capitalize on one of them. The team that was playing in the state championship game last year. Make a show of their former selves, albeit they lost a lot of good seniors, but not be able to pick up the rhythm this season. And great showcase of it tonight.
Yeah, just not really seeing too much from this Avenger team tonight. Only a couple real scoring chances. I think both of them really came on the power play. But the Sentinels have definitely dominated play. They've done a great job, just like that, getting pucks deep, making sure they're keeping fresh bodies on the ice, and just giving the Avengers not really anything to play for. I just noticed they changed their goalie to the backup freshman goalie.
Yeah.
The Avengers did.
As it's Wyatt Gelzire, the freshman in the game for East Greenwich. Let's see if he can get some good saves and feel good in one of his first varsity games. Quick little ad read here. This game not possible without our great sponsors such as Precision Home Lending. Contact them at www.ddphl.com. The LaPointe Insurance Agency.
Excuse you.
Serving New England. At LaPointe.INS.com. Michael C. Lima, attorney at law. Great attorneys, if you're ever in trouble. Rhode Island and Remax, the Alba Group. Call them at 401-640-1136. HeroProperties.com. Metro Fans Only Sports. Get a $500 discount towards buying or selling a home. Matilda Pizza. Excellent spot. Some good muck. Go up the stomach and have your day feeling good, especially for this NFL playoff weekend. Our very own RR Elite Recruits with access to 80,000 coaches and 38 NCAA sports. If you are a high school athlete looking to play at the next level, be seen by signing up for rreliterecruits.com today.
Yeah, good chance there by the Avengers got a shot, but I mean, he was 1-on-4 there. There's nobody with them. They're going for a change. They just haven't had too many bodies in front of the net creating rebounds and going after these second chances. I mean, if you want to score goals, you go to the front of the net. And they're just not really doing that right now.
Sure aren't. And this is something that the Avengers are going to have to look into these following weeks if they do want to qualify playoffs. You know, they don't want to be one of those runner-ups that doesn't make the postseason the next year, but they're going to be 3 games under 500, barring something crazy in this one. And it's Dorley. Coming up to Arsenal. Sonny Arsenal gets it and flicks it up ahead. It's only black jerseys there. Chasing it down was Payne. Here's Van Gordon. We approach the 10-minute mark here in this one. Smithfield in control and an ice thing against the Sentinels with 10:14 to go. Great soundtrack here at Benny Mashira Ice Rink.
A lot of good tunes on here.
A lot of energy in this building all the time when we come here for our games. Only my first game here this year. And it's Casey playing at center ice. And taken away. Going the other way. Here's a shot, and that is a save from the freshman Delzire. Then his first save.
Yeah, if I'm the Sentinels, I'm trying to get pucks on him. After not playing the first 2 periods, seeing a new goalie in the third. Definitely want to test him early, see how he's looking. It's tough to get off the bench and come in and play, especially against the way the Sentinels have been shooting the puck tonight. But we'll see how he performs here in this third period.
It's Pascalis trying to get by Pascalis, a shot up in the air and kicked away by a Sentinel. Second chance. Coming from Healy, he couldn't get it in. EG 4 more shots on goal today than Smithfield, but they trail for nothing. Rare stat, weird stat of the day, and only 14 shots for Smithfield. And they got one right there that gets saved. And it is going to be Pascalis going the other way. We might call a penalty right there for the stick, but we saw Drinker lose his stick. And it's maybe a face-off in the neutral zone here. Nine minutes remaining. UG is trying to get a feel-good goal and potentially a rally goal, like the rally caps on. If you're an Avenger in the crowd right now, here's Hayden. Tried setting it up in the direction of Paccia. Material actually, and this one went all the way back towards Bradley. So another slow-paced game. Tonight, this one gets deflected by Arsenault. Taken away by Sonny Arsenault, ripped it out of Mercurio's stick. Andriazzi wanted it, and Arsenault couldn't get it to him right there. That is a missed opportunity. Oh, Mercurio, that's an awkward fall right there. And a hit along the boards after the whistle and a shove afterwards. Arsenault taking exception to that. The shove coming from James Sylvester. He was an offsides against Smithfield.
Yeah, look for the refs to kind of keep this one under control. It's very easy for these Avenger kids to show their frustration and take ridiculous penalties that just aren't necessary in the game. But hopefully everyone keeps their cools here. We get through this one nice and smooth. No bad. Nobody likes bad sportsmanship, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Who doesn't? Yeah, this one can be palmed by the freshman Gelzire again. Now we've seen a very, marginal mismatch today at Benny Majera. Smithfield came out here and they just had their foot on the gas pedal pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, I thought the Avengers were going to have a little more fight with the way the crowd came out today, but it's just been since the puck drop, all Sentinels hockey. 4 goals in a row with no answer from the Avengers. 2 power play goals early on to kind of get them going, and they just took the crowd out of it, and they never really gave themselves a chance to fight in this one.
Yeah, and it definitely set them up for a success early, and like you mentioned, getting the crowd out of this game, especially after the second goal scored by Matt Payne on the second power play, really just has not felt the same in here in terms of the energy we're usually used to from this East Greenwich crowd. It's Smithfield, they came to play today. Going to be winners of back-to-back games unless these next 7.5 minutes tell us otherwise. Here's Kiernan. They shoot in there. That shot saved by Bradley. It was a tough angle for Kiernan. He's able to get it off, but Bradley, another good save. Here is a shot from Hawkins. That got deflected off of an Avenger. And it's with Piscalis. Trying to see where to go to. Trying to make some offense happen here with Sylvester. Jacob Sylvester. Younger of the 2 Sylvester brothers. That one's ripped in and scored! A goal, and it's number 2 of the night for Matt Payne from the same spot. 5-0 Smithfield.
Yeah, just a great shot from the point. Like I said, kind of just testing this new goalie here. Just kind of sneaks it over the glove, right where mommy hides the cookies,
yeah,
some would say. But just a beautiful shot there from the Smithfield defender to give them this 5-0 advantage and kind of put a little cherry on top, a bow on this present of how smooth this game has been for the road. They're going to get on the bus to a very happy victory. It's going to be a nice short ride home for the Sentinels. Hopefully enjoy their Friday night.
Be a good Friday night for the boys as Matt Payne, second of the game. 2 scores for Smithfield double with 2 goals. Got Nate Goff with 2 and now Payne with 2 as that shot is saved by Gelzire as Dalton Denoyan was the one taking the shot there.
Yeah, you got 6:44 here to go. I think if you're the Avengers, you're kind of just looking for some momentum to build on. You hate to get shut out in your own building, and a goal wouldn't hurt.
It's embarrassing for a team like this that has shown flashes of resilience the last couple of years. They need it the most in these last 6 weeks of the season. That's Matt Bradley. He is
great game.
Been a superstar in that. He is a big dude for Smithfield. Saving every shot that came his way. Trying to get his first shutout of the season. Oh, it was right there for another goal for Hawkins. And Sylvester trying to send that one up there for Billy Hawkins with a good stick by East Greenwich. This has been a rout. I think Matt Payne's second shot, both from that blue line. Blue body's flying right now. Being a difference maker today. Goff with 2. We got 2 for Payne and 1 for Billy Hawkins, who scored the first goal of the game. And now it's Tober and Riazzi, Arsenault. Tober's going to chase it down, but not before Jacob Sylvester can get there first. Or James Sylvester, excuse me. Then the brothers mixed up for a sec. Now Smithfield's got some room to work. Going through, Hawkins takes a shot from Casey, and there's a good defensive play. Getting the puck back for a sec. And this one goes into the East Greenwich bench. Those East Greenwich boys are going to have a long weekend. They got Cumberland here tomorrow. It has been a very good team, a team that has exceeded expectations this year. Got their hands full on this home stretch. 2 home games this weekend for the Avengers. And the first of 2 not going very well.
Yeah, I think the Avengers coach kind of just resting his goalie up for tomorrow night. He definitely got a tough one with those Cumberland Clippers. They're a very good hockey team. But they're 5-0.
Who, Prout tonight, you said?
I believe so. Prout or one of those Boss Ice Arena teams.
That one was whipped in there by Piscalis, way off the mark. They're going the other way. We got some numbers here for Smithfield, and Hopkins tried to feed it in there for Rinker. Rinker couldn't get it down. Rinker has it now. Rebound. Got a chance. It's Payne again. Payne shot. And they'll stay alive with the Sentinels. And it's Hayden. They're just having fun with him now. And it's sent over to Delzire. Van Gordon. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this one. Icing call against Smithfield. 4:06 to go. It's 4 minutes left. I mean, we mentioned us packing it up a little bit early maybe, but Smithfield having too much fun. Look at their bench right now. They're bopping this song. They're having a good time. Like you said, Ken, it's going to be a quick ride home coming from West Warwick back to Smithfield tonight.
Especially when you beat a team like you do in that building. It's going to be nice to get in those warm showers, get back home.
You mentioned the showers here are not that good, right?
No, bad showers. Clean them up, eh?
Cam Raincourt, Mount Hope hockey legend. Smithfield trying to just get one in the back of the net. Can't get out of their own defensive zone. And now they get moving a little bit. It's Jacob Sylvester trying to slice through. Sylvester from behind the net. And it's going to be against East Greenwich, the icing with 3:11 to go. It's just been a lot of the same. I mean, East Greenwich just can't get out of their own way. Smithfield's got their number. They have all night.
Yeah. Sentinel goalie's kind of just been chilling all night. Not too many huge chances for the Avengers. And this is just 3 minutes to go here. Kind of looking for everyone to just stay healthy. Offsides.
Offsides. The call. Face off thinking about East Greenwich. Badly trying to preserve this shutout. So is the Smithfield defense and the entire team. That one goes into the Smithfield bench right there. I hear them making a little bit of noise following that. Hey, you know, Ken, you mentioned before the game, Smithfield coming in, trying to make a statement with these road black jerseys, looking tough tonight. And this is about the best it could have gone for them.
Yeah, they took over this from the start. Kind of talked about it pregame, just coming in here and getting an early one to take the crowd out of it. And
Here's
2 goals they had, they never really looked back. To make this 5-0 now in the third, just totally dominated the third. I think all 3 phases of the game, they did well in the neutral zone, trying to get pucks not into their zone, but keeping it in the offensive zone. And all 3 periods, you could say Smithfield won. You didn't really give the Avengers any sort of chance at a comeback either. Stayed out of the box.
So this won a little bit more tonight, it feels like. And now at the 2-minute mark, but they've just been getting some great quality looks today. East Greenwich really couldn't get anything going offensively or defensively. They're at home, and that fan section has pretty much deleted itself throughout this one. We probably got about half a dozen East Greenwich Avenger students there now. All the Smithfield fans about to leave home happy with 90 seconds to go. Here's Goff. RSS going to poke it away. And reset for East Greenwich. Could be their final chance for something. Hawkins will get it back. Try to work some clock a little bit. And a big hit on Billy Hawkins. Another shove after the matter by Arsenault on Payne. Passes himself off the wall. It's Hayden. Hawkins trying to get it by. Couldn't do it. Head 2-on-1. Here's a shot. Second chance. And they score. East Greenwich finally gets on the board. They play spoiler to the shootout for Bradley.
Yeah, it's just a good play by the offensive coming down the winger. He shoots for a rebound. Good hard net drive. Picks up the rebound, puts it in the back of the net. And the Avengers get one for the home crowd, and we get to hear the beautiful Bruins goal horn.
And the loyal Avenger fans. Then this is something there. Mike Tober, the freshman, I believe, is going to poke it in. A little bit of confusion as if it was a goal or not. But hey, what they say, the team that scored last is the better team, huh? Not really. It was indeed Mike Tober, the freshman, who's made a significant impact for this East Greenwich squad this year. Packing on the goal and avoiding the shutout. Here's another shot for the Avengers. That one is saved by Bradley as Cameron Smith is the shot taker there.
This is the best the Avengers have looked all game.
Yeah, that really is.
This last 3 minutes, they've started to play with a middle forward physicality. They've definitely gotten the puck on net. Just makes you wonder where it was the other 42 minutes of the game.
Some of those guys don't usually play like Cameron Smith, and feeling aggressive these last 30 seconds. Big hit! Oh my God! As Denoy just laid a hit stick on Smith, and they're gonna call something for that. With just 8 seconds to go. That was an absolute beam from Dalton Denoy, and he's going to go out of the box with 8.4 seconds to go. Very unnecessary shot right there.
Yeah, just an overall good game by the Sentinels, 5-1.
That will end the game, and effectively that penalty. Smithfield wins it 5-1. Come on the road, winning their second consecutive game. After losing 5 in a row, they have looked very good the last 2 games. And EG losing the first of back-to-back contests here at home. And Cam, what'd you see today from Smithfield? How were they able to come on the road and just dominate so easily?
They got 2 early power plays that led to 2 power play goals. You get up 2-0 early, it's always a good sign, and the Avengers kind of never bounced back from that. The Sentinels did a good job hemming them into their own offensive zone, doing a good job forechecking and cycling their bodies throughout the ice, not getting caught on long shifts. And then when the Avengers started to fight back, they stood tall in the defensive zone, stayed getting pucks out, didn't take too many stupid penalties, unlike the Avengers. And they just totally shut them out of this game. We got a 5-0 game, 5-1. The Avengers get one at the end there, but a beautiful road game by the Smithfield Sentinels, man. EG just gets dominated. That's all.
Absolutely was. It was a great road win, great team effort. As 5 goals put on the board by Smithfield, their largest total of the season. They improved to 3-5 on the year. East Greenwich falling to 4-7, and now 3-4 in league play. So for Tim Duffy and Cam Rancourt, the first game of the year for us two here at the Penny Missouri Ice Rink. It was a blowout, but it was still fun being with you here today, man. Sign off here on Fans Only Sports Network. We'll see you guys all next time for some more high school hockey.